And within a few seconds, I thought, man, heterosexuality is awesome.
Fitzpatrick says his festival is meant to give people an alternative to Pride Month celebrations.
First thing, the name is trash. He could have found a way better name in it.
If they do it or don't do it, I celebrate heterosexual day just by being one.
Exactly, me too.
So I ain't
to have sex in your bed with your wife or your girlfriend. But when it comes to LGBTQ, to that community, it's automatically what you do in your bedroom. And I'm like, I don't know how that matters.
To celebrate heterosexuality in the middle of Pride Month. Mark Fitzpatrick, the owner of Old State Saloon near Boise, says his Pride Month-inspired two-day festival on June 20th through the 21st, dubbed Hetero Awesome Fest, is set to be held across the street from a local park near the state capitol. The event has its own Instagram page.
I was thinking to myself, what can we do to celebrate in June that would be different than what's going on downtown? That would be different than what Pride has been celebrating every June. What if we celebrated God's design for sexuality? What would that look like? And within a few seconds, I thought, man, heterosexuality is awesome.
Fitzpatrick says his festival is meant to give people an alternative to Pride Month celebrations. The move follows Fitzpatrick's Heterosexual Awareness Month last year. He says his aim is not for hate or to target any group. He says he decided to create Hetero Awesome Fest after he was unable to take his daughter into downtown Boise last year because of Pride events taking place.
The Heterosexual Awesomeness Festival is coming to Boise. This isn't just another festival. It's a movement, a celebration of faith, family, and freedom right in the heart of Idaho.
Pride Month organizers, however, have not held events in June in Boise since 2020 due to the COVID-19 pandemic and opting for better weather by moving celebrations to September. Critics note, while his intention may not be hate, his bar's social media page says there's no shame in speaking the truth. The LGBTQ agenda is wicked, perverse, and victimizes children or their exposure to inappropriate content. When asked about Hetero Awesome Fest, Boise Pride says it has no official statement regarding this year's event, but told organizers best of luck with their new festival. For more on this story, you can download the Straight Arrow News app or visit us.
Man, that's so many undertones.
All right.
Undertone of hate.
Hold on, let me get my question.
Crazy. It's crazy.
Let me get my question out. And then I'll tell y'all where I'm at first, and then y'all can go. So they saying it's specifically designed to counteract Gay Pride Month. Do you see it as reactionary marketing, a stunt, or a troll to people to spark outrage? Now I'm gonna say this. I got two things on this. The first thing, the name is trash. He could have found a way better name in there. The second thing is, I'm going to keep it consistent. And just like I say, that other month ain't needed, this ain't either. And it's too much. Just stop. Everybody just stop. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? So, that's where I'm at. Do you think it's a stunt? You think he pushing out? Like, what do you think the undertones of this is? This a popcorn style, anybody could go.
I think it's an undertone of hatred, and he giving a little pridefulness himself. I'm getting a prideful moment from him just listening to him talk. And then it's like, why do you have to? I don't know. I think he's trying to get something started. First of all, we talking Idaho. Idaho is I want to say it's a red state, and I want to say they real, high on the Christianity and stuff like that. And that's fine. But the undertones are ridiculous to me. Just as he talked, his motives for what he's doing, it kind of just don't make sense. A heterosexual day. When did heterosexual people ever have to fight to be heterosexual? I mean, I don't understand nothing about it. Is it a marketing tool? I mean, what is it? Is this just something he trying to get started? He trying to get people behind him on this for what? I don't get it. And you're right. The name is trash. Heterosexual Day.
Awesomeness Day.
Awesomeness Day.
Could I answer your questions?
That sounds very LGBTQ to me.
Can I answer your questions, Yolanda?
Yes, please.
You said, when does heterosexuals ever had to fight for what?
To have a day or whatever. You have to fight to be a heterosexual?
Yeah, when you watch TV and you don't ask for homosexual nude sex scenes to be on your television.
That's true. That's down.
You gotta fight for what you stand. And again, like, this is the thing with me. Math, the way you check math, 4 + 2 = 6, which means 6 - 2 = 4.
Mm-hmm.
So if the people with an alternative lifestyle have a day to represent their alternative lifestyle.
It's not a day, it's the whole month.
I was waiting to say that.
Month.
I was waiting to say that.
And at the same
It's
time, so
months,
he just said he created a day for an alternative to their month celebration. Once again, 4 + 2, 6.
You say it's just
-2 is 4.
So are you for heterosexual day? Awesomeness Day? Is that it?
I'm like Nikki. I don't care if they do it or don't do it. I celebrate Heterosexual Day just by being one.
Exactly. Me too.
So I ain't worried about that. For the people that got so much pride that you gotta do all of that to your sexuality don't belong on your sleeve and on the front of your t-shirt. But for the LGBT community, they feel like it does. Again, I don't gotta do equality. Y'all got a flag, y'all got it on your shirt, everybody gotta know you gay. I don't have to project I'm heterosexual. That don't make sense.
Well, I think that they do that because they had to fight, and they still have to fight, and they get murdered for being.
No, you don't.
No, I said they get murdered.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Because they get murdered because men who a lot of times
the biggest
cannot deal with the
murdered LGBT
Hold on, let her finish.
They do. It's a long history of gay people being murdered and killed and persecuted and all that because of just what they chose to do with their life or their sexuality. And they always think about sex when it comes to LGBTQ. Like, if you say you're a heterosexual, I don't automatically think about how you have sex in your bed with your wife or your girlfriend. But when it comes to LGBTQ, to that community, it's automatically what you do in your bedroom. And I'm like, I don't know how that matters.
Well, it's not.
Person live their life, how they live their life.
It's not automatically what you do. They display it. So the difference between the LGBT and the regular people, we just regular. We just walking through like regular.
Walking down the street.
A woman in a thong walking down the street. It's
what street you see this in? What street you see women walking down the street in thongs?
Every day.
But that don't mean they straight.
And I got to see people ass cheeks when I'm with my babies.
That don't mean they
ridiculous.
Straight. That don't mean they straight. So I don't think those they could be gay or straight.
Yeah, displaying your sexuality on your sleeve is ridiculous in any group.
Like, to me, it ain't even about displaying. To me, when we talking about that, and this is also what I tell people who close to me, that's and I actually convince them, like, that's not you. You are yourself. You're not a community. That is not all who you are. You are beautiful. You smart. You creative. Right. You do a lot of other things. That is not your identity. Who you choose to sleep with. That's just my whole thing. Like, it didn't used to be like this. People just used to be gay.